Welcome friends to another Skyrim mod video. In this one we're looking at some of the game's upcoming mods, meaning they have been ported or created for Skyrim Special Edition on PC already, and we're waiting for them to be ported to console. We have 5 awesome mods to look through, so let's jump into the first one. Starting off with fur bedrolls, a very simple mod but a very popular one already on PC. All the mod does is alter the bedrolls anywhere and everywhere across Skyrim so that they are fur lined, and by that I mean that they are fur on the inside. It's an immersion mod to make it look like these beds would have actually kept you warm. I mean, Skyrim is a very cold place, and bedrolls before, I'm not too sure they would have kept you alive, but now with this warm cozy 2K or 4K texture fur bed, it definitely will. Next up, I wanted to go over this mod which adds 2 new followers, sisters Roxie and Katia. A pair of unique assassin themed followers, both can be found at the Dead Man's Drink in Falkreath. Each follower has a set of custom armor and a unique weapon to go with it. So first off, let's look at Roxie. Roxie is a poison-based damage mage with her own unique spells. She can hit enemies with streams or balls of venom and conjure a green worm to do her bidding. She will cloak herself in poison gas, damaging enemies who get too close, and she has a custom dagger that drains magicka to replenish her spell power. Katia, her sister, is a Dark Brotherhood themed assassin follower. She carries a pair of deadly daggers that drain her enemies' stamina and have a chance to paralyze them. She also has a custom set of Dark Brotherhood themed armor. So 2 really cool follower mods. Next up guys, we have Jackals Gothic Armory, and I have to admit I love this mod. The mod adds several knightly armors to the game based on a very popular German RPG. For now, the armors can only be purchased from 4 distinct vendors. For now, they are not yet upgradable and not yet enchanted, but you can enchant them by yourself if you want to. And of course, they will be added to the game's leveled list and made craftable and enchanted in future updates. The armors are sold by 4 distinct characters or factions. The Paladins and Fire Mages vendor, Fire Mage Milton. A ship from Firelands has docked at the Harbour of Solitude, and you can check the Fire Mage Milton on the ship for the following stuff. Armors, the Baron armor, Paladin armor plus gauntlets, boots and helmet, and you get an open and closed version. The Paladin's armor, which is the mage version. The Paladin plate armor, which is bear without shield, armor of Whiterun Paladin, armor of Inon's Guard, knight's armor plus chainmail hood, and the Fire Mage's robes, which is hood and regular. You also get the mercenary and water mage's vendor, and he's called Master Saturus, and he can be found on the road between Whiterun and Rorikstad. For armors, he sells the mercenary's light armor, the mercenary medium armor, and the heavy version to go with it, and he also sells the water mage's hoods. The third faction is the cultists, and the vendor is called Bal-e-Berion, and his Templars are meditating in the east of Skyrim's northeast of the Broken Limb camp. And for armors, he has the novice robes, Bal's robes, the Templar's light armor, and the Templar's heavy armor. Finally, you get Zardas, and he's located in the Wayward Pass. He has 1 armor, which is the Dark Mage's robes. So a whole bunch of really cool armors for you in-game. The next mod is called Cetaphil, and it's a new weapon to Skyrim. The mod adds Cetaphil's sword to the game, and the sword comes in 4 variants. You get the one-handed, the two-handed, and you get the one-handed gold version and the two-handed gold version. The weapons are standalone, no other items will be overwritten if you install the mod, and the meshes are optimized and the texture is 2K. The weapons can be crafted and tempered, the swords will show up under the steel category at the forge, and I'm definitely looking forward to this mod. It's such an awesome shaped weapon, so yeah, I can't wait to try that one out. Our final mod, guys, is called One with Nature, Dynamic Animal and Creatures Skyrim Special Edition. One with Nature is designed to give you control over how certain animals and creatures react to your character without altering their original AI or faction relationships, which you open with the mod configuration menu. You will find a list of drop-down menus for a variety of NPC groups. Each menu offers 5 reaction settings: vanilla, allied, friendly, cowardly, and defensive. Depending on your playstyle, you can apply different reaction settings for different NPC groups. A druid may wish to become kin to wolves and bears. A fire mage may want ice wraths to flee in fear, or an intimidating hunter may cause dangerous animals to think twice before attacking. So here are all the different options. Vanilla returns all settings back to the original values. Animals and creatures will only behave like in the original game, and vanilla is the default setting for all options. Allied sets the specific animal or creature as your ally. Allies will generally ignore you and your follower and will often come to your aid in combat. Followers might attempt to defend an allied animal or creature being attacked. You get friendly, sets the specified animal or creature as your friend. Friends will generally ignore you and your follower, but may not come to your aid in combat. Followers are less likely to defend an unfriendly animal or creature being attacked. For cowardly, well, this will cause animals and creatures to flee when you approach them. They will behave normally once they've reached a safe distance from you. And finally, you get defensive. Will cause animals and creatures to threaten you or flee when you approach them. If you attack them or you're already in combat, they will fight back. However, they may decide to flee if outmatched. They will behave normally once they've reached a safe distance as well. So simply put guys, it's a very useful mod because you can very specifically alter your and your animal relations in game, but not affect any of the NPCs in any way. Like many other mods that try to alter the same thing will also affect NPCs and not just the player and your companion. So it's definitely a cool mod. So some interesting and awesome mods right there, all 5 worth checking out when they're released. Of course, I will go over the new mods if and when they do. So make sure you're subscribed for more similar videos and have notifications enabled. The little bell thing next to the subscribe button to get notified every time there is an upload. If you enjoyed this and want to support the channel, hit the like button down below, it would be much appreciated. Click any of the links on screen as well for similar Skyrim videos. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you guys in the next one.